Hey guys, this is Steven from techsteve.sd.com. In this series of videos, we're going to talk about how to use the Galaxy series from Samsung. Now this series is going to teach you how to use setups, take pictures, use the voice controls, and more. So enjoy my videos, please subscribe to it, tell your friends about it, and let's get it started. Alright guys, in this video we're going to talk about the Samsung's camera system, the gallery, how to share photos, and the photo widget that you can put on your desktop. So let's get started here. On the desktop here I have moved the camera app, so we're going to open it up right away. Now in the camera app here we have a couple things here at the top. The first one is settings. Now I'm not going to go into all the details, but you can actually set up your volume control to do zoom. Some of these are some settings we'll talk about in a moment. As you scroll down, you have resolution, so you can choose how big you want the photo to be. You have white balance, so you know what time of day is it, what kind of lighting is in the room is where you can control that. You have ISO, you have metering, you have contrast, guidelines, so whenever you turn this on you'll have little bars that pop up on it so you can make sure the picture's in line. You have auto share features, so if you have another Samsung device and they're set up together, you can have it to send the picture over to the other device. Anti-shake, and this one is pretty cool. It's called voice control, and I'll show that in just a minute. Then you have image quality, so that's all we want to set in that particular setting. Now I will point out here before I leave this is that you have storage here. Currently I do not have my micro SD card in there, but when you load that up you got to make sure this says memory card and not just device. If you don't do that, all the photos you take will be on the phone and not on your memory card. Now this guy right here is your effects, so you have no effects, and I'll just kind of click through these and you can see it for a second what kind of effects you can do with the cameras here. I'm gonna go all the way back to the no effects. This guy right here is going to give you things like your single shot, best photo, best faced, sound shot, face detection, where you can do panoramic, the share shot, HDR, beauty shot, smile shot, and low light. So let's try a couple of these things out. So the fact I don't have a person in front of me is going to be hard to do some of these things, but I can show you some of the ones I know do work. Let's try the sound and shot. So press that, and now you see those grids I was talking about earlier. Hit this guy for shutter. Testing 1 2 3. Testing 1 2 3. Now there's the photo in the gallery, so I'm gonna press that. Testing 1 2 3. Testing 1 2 3. Okay, back to the single shot. Now there's some couple of cool things you can do here too. So here's one called best photo. What it does is takes a series of photos and lets you select the best one. So let's give this a try. So if you notice here, it took 8 pictures really fast, and now it's coming up with like a little thumbs here, and I can choose which picture I want to give the best thumbs. It thinks this one's the best one, so I can say okay, save it, and exit out of that. Now this one is your flash control, so you can have it off, on, or auto. I like to control that according to where the day is. And then this last one is your front and back camera. So if I flip this around, that's the front camera. At the bottom here you have your camera button, but if you slide it over, now you have your video mode. In the video mode you have a few other settings, so if you click here, a lot of settings, but you can do self-recordings, recording mode, so if you want to make an MMS, you know it won't be too, it's got to be a very small file, slow motion, fast motion. You can do some of the same effects, timers, and then you can choose the resolution as well if you want high definition, and a lot of the same features that was found in the camera. Okay, now we're back on the home screen. Let's go in the gallery and check that out. hit the gallery. Now you hit the back here, and now the gallery is going to show all your pictures here. So notice that one has a little sound on it. That's the one I did earlier. And then these are just the ones that are in the that I took before I made this video, just to kind of show you some of the stuff it can do. And by the way, these pop-ups are coming from the note because of this pen here. So if you thought about a note, the notes are really good. So let's say I want to make an album. I hit that album right there. I'll label it test. Hit OK. And then I can take these and drag them over to that album. Some of these things work better with your finger instead of the pen. Now I got those in there. And see, now that's what my album looks like. Now let's say some other things. When you hit done, you hit move, and then it moves it out of that old album to the new one. So you hit the arrow to share it with different things. And here you can delete the picture as well, or go back to the camera. On the bottom here, you can kind of do a preview.
Testing, 1, 2, 3, testing.
And then go back out there. Now if you hit the button at the bottom here, you have a couple other options. You can select items, you can create a slideshow, or you can hide items. If you hide items, you basically have these little box. Hit done, and now those are hidden, so you can have some private stuff on your phone. Now you have show hidden. This is showing the ones that are hidden. All right, so the last thing I'm going to show you is how you can make a gallery on your desktop. If you go here, I have a blank screen here, and I'm going to set up a widget. So I'm going to hold this down. I'm going to hit apps and widgets, hit widgets. I'm going to look for one that I think it's called photo frame. Picture frame, hold it down and drop it on the blank screen. And then you can choose the album that you want to use. I'll just use the regular camera one. And then I'm going to slide it down to the corner here. And then I'm gonna hit actually just in the blank field here. Now that actually shows a slideshow of my pictures. Now you can modify that by hitting this little gear. And let's say I use this one. And now it actually has 3 little pictures there. So that's a cool little thing. If you take a lot of pictures, you can go over to the side there. So that's my video. Sorry it's so long, but I just want to get this out there. And I really appreciate you guys watching my videos. So if you like this one, please subscribe, hit the thumbs up button, and you have a good day.
Subscribe to techsteve channel.